Good afternoon. And it's beginning to look a lot like winter. Hey, it's the winter solstice. Happy winter solstice. The winter solstice started yesterday. And it is currently snowing and bitterly cold where I am. It's most of the US right now. But anyway, happy winter. I hope this video finds you vibing high as always. And if not, ground yourself and get yourself there. But today we're going to talk about low-hanging fruit. Men and women can all be low-hanging fruit, but sometimes it's usually the women. So pay attention, ladies and gentlemen. So if you're not familiar with the term low-hanging fruits, let's go ahead and jump right in. So low-hanging fruit. Low-hanging fruit is the fruit that hangs closer to the ground off the tree, the ones that's easier to pick instead of the high ones. Now, us as humans, human beings, we've all, some of us have hung out with befriended low-hanging fruit. So, I personally, had friends that were low-hanging fruit. And as I was, around them, out partying, whatever, I'm saying, I will always be like, I got it going on, I'm this, I'm that, you know what I'm saying? Why don't I get the attention that they get? Let me tell you why. I was not a low-hanging fruit. I wasn't easily picked because my apple, my orange, my peach, my pear, whatever, was up higher in the tree. So they had to climb the ladder in order to reach me. And most times, men and women, we don't want to put the work in to obtain the higher fruit. We would rather pick from around the bottom, the easy, the low-hanging fruit. You understand? Do you understand? So, as we move about in life and, around people, we find ourselves just thinking like, why is my fruit so high up in the tree? I look the same, I look good like everybody else and whatever the case may be. But why isn't anybody elevating themselves to reach my fruit? They didn't want to put the work in. They wanted the easy access. They wanted the ones that was about the money, the status, the look, you know what I'm saying? The ones that lack self-confidence and all of those things of that nature. But see, those high fruits, the ones that had the confidence in self, the self-love, and all of those good qualities, that's why we were up high and people had to put their work in order to obtain our fruit that was higher up in a tree. And I'm going to tell you right now, being the higher fruit in a tree, baby, we're a little more juicier. We're a little more riper. We're a little more everything, a little more sweeter. All that good for your soul. And we nourish your body. You know what I'm saying? Those low-hanging fruit, they take. They want, and don't want to put in. So men and some of us women, we went to the lower hanging fruit instead of elevating and reaching for the higher fruit. Do you follow me? So as we grow older, we realize why we were held at a much higher standard than the people we associated ourselves with, hung out with, engaged with. You got to understand why you were that high fruit up in that tree versus the ones that were low hanging and easier to grasp. You follow me? So, ladies and gentlemen, don't question yourself about why no one is finding you attractive. You're not getting the hollers, your phone dries, or dead, or whatever. Keep your standard high, because sooner or later you're going to come across a person and they're going to put their work in. They're going to build that ladder. They're going to climb that ladder, and they're going to reach and grab your high fruit. It's all about putting the work in, because that person is going to know you're worth it. They're going to know you're worth it. I got to put in a little extra work to get the goodness that's for me up there, instead of picking around the pick over at the bottom. Because the bottom gets picked over. You look kind of good. Yeah, I don't know if you taste good. What about that one over there? It's hanging a little low. I can reach that one quicker. Instead of putting the work in to build that ladder and climb it up and reach the goodness. I always know that you're the good one, the goodness. I always know that. So, ladies and gentlemen of all ages, let the low-hanging fruit get picked, because like I say, sooner or later somebody gonna put the work in and build that ladder and climb it and choose you. So this is the message. This is the message. I'll take a sip of tea. But this is the message of the day. Always keep your standards, your morals, your character, your integrity about yourself, because somebody gonna come in and put that work in. Be patient. That's all you gotta do. Keep your high standards for self. Keep your high standards for self, because somebody gonna come along with those same high standards and choose your fruit. I can't tell you that I don't know. That ain't been put on my heart and me to come let you know. Okay? So be safe out there. Keep your antennas up, your eyes open. Start playing love on yourself so you can love on everybody around you. Just be safe out here. Just be safe. Always pay attention. Always. Hey, but your girl out of here. I'm about to enjoy my paid snow day today. So your girl out of here. Peace, love, blessings. Unconditional love flows from me to you. Baby, tap in, tune in. It's there. Seize them opportunities. Low hanging fruit versus that higher fruit. Choose wisely, ladies and gentlemen. Choose wisely.